Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I'm on here to share about this world that we live in. A lot of people in this world today are just existing. They just living for the desires of the world, what the world has to offer. That's not living. They just living for self and living. They just living for the desires of what the world got to offer. I've been there. I know none of us are perfect, and it's not about perfection, but our world is very selfish today. Living for the desires of this world is empty. I've been there. That's what a lot of people are doing today. They are living for the desires of the world, living for what the world has to offer, living for self. Our world is very selfish. It's like crabs in a bucket. Everybody's trying to live for themselves, not for Jesus. Nope, not for Jesus. Nope, nope, nope. I know Easter coming up, and everybody gonna go and play the game and go to church tomorrow, and then come back and do whatever they want to do because they think it's some tradition. Following Jesus Christ is not a tradition, and it's not a religion either. It's a relationship. Today in the world, a lot of people are just living for the desires of the world, living for self. I've been there, done that. That's empty. First John 1:15 on not loving the world. Do not love the world or anything in it. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in them. For everything in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, and the pride of life comes not from the Father, from the world. The world and its desires are passing away, but whosoever does the will of God lives forever. The world's desires don't last. Everything the world got to offer. I've been down that road. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. They don't have nothing to offer. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not listening to those explicit lyrics anymore. Because I'm not trying to promote that lifestyle anymore. I'm not down with that life no more. And I come back and share part two about that. But living for the desires of this world is living for yourself, and this living for yourself and living for what the world has to offer is empty. Because we all got desires. Everybody on here got desires. Everybody do. But living for the world and its desires, the lust of the eye, the pride of life, bragging about what you got. It's empty. It's empty. And the hip hop lyrics, the lyrical content in hip hop, they promote how to live for yourself. It's the problem is not hip hop, it's those lyrics. I'm not living for me no more. I'm living for Jesus. I know I'm not perfect and never will be, but nope, nope, nope. No, the lust of the eye, the pride of life, boasting, bragging about what you got. The world and its desires pass away. And that's mostly all that hip hop talks about. The R&B songs, not all of them, but most of them, that's what they talk about. The lust of the eye, the pride of life. So if you look out in our world today, our world is very selfish. We live in a selfish world. The world is selfish. Everybody is living for themselves until something happens. Then when something happened, now everybody's gonna call on Jesus, and then they're gonna go back to doing whatever they were doing. Okay? Because tragedy and all the stuff that happened in this world will interrupt whatever you're doing. Tragedy and all this crazy stuff that's going on in the world is going to interrupt whatever you got going on. Then you're gonna call out to Jesus. Then you're gonna call out. I don't know why people wait till something happened to call out to Jesus. Why they don't want to have a relationship with Christ? They wait till something happened because they're busy chasing desires of this world, the lust of the eye, the pride of life, boasting. Everything the world got to offer is passing away. And today people are just existing. They're just existing. They're just existing. They're just chasing the desires of this world. And when you're chasing the desires of this world, you'll never be satisfied. It says, do not love the world or anything in it. If anyone if anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in them. For Everything in the world, the lust, the lust of the eye, and the lust of the eye, and the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life comes not from the Father, but from the world and its desires. Look at YouTube. Look at Facebook. The woman that gets on Facebook for hours, taking off all of her clothes and exposing herself on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That's a desire from the world. Instagram, the woman on there taking off everything, taking off all her clothes on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media website. She chasing the desires of this world, exposing herself to the whole world. She chasing the desires of the world. That's empty. The lust. You can lust after anything. You can lust after a car, you can lust after money, not just sex. The lust of the eye is going about whatever your eye see, whatever you see, whatever you see, whatever you see. That's what's going on today. The lust of the eye. In hip hop, the hip hop lyrics, that's all they talk about is the lust of the eye, the pride of life. That's all they brag about in their lyrical content. The lyrical content, what they talking about, the lust of the eye, the pride of life. That puts you in the mood to do stuff. Those hip hop lyrics, the lyrics that they putting out, I'm not down with that lifestyle no more. Mm-mm. Lust is very big today, especially in sex. But you can lust after a lot of stuff. Lusts have taken over the mind of women and men. The lust of the eye, the pride of life, is going by whatever your eyes see, whatever your eyes see. So the desires of the world are no good, and that's all they rap about in hip hop. It's the lust of the eye, the pride of life, boasting, bragging about what they got, and you let that get up in your mind. It's boring living. It's boring living for the desires of the world because they never satisfy. I've been down that road. It don't. The world's desires do not satisfy. They don't satisfy. They're empty. There's nothing there. The woman who's on Instagram, on YouTube, that's showing everything, that's exposing herself, she chasing out the desires of this world. Oh, I'm just living. How you doing? I'm just living. They just existing. They just existing. You don't have Christ. You just existing. You just chasing the desires of the world that will never satisfy. I pray if somebody would want to have a relationship with Christ and want to be delivered from the desires of the world. The desires of the world never satisfy. They pass away. But those who do the will of God. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry. Bye-bye.